What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be breaking down some crazy set photos for The Flash Season 9. But guys, before we go over anything, these set photos were of course provided by the Canadagraphs. Make sure you guys go in the description and check out his stuff. Now, of course, you guys are reading the title and you already know what we're about to go over. We finally have Red Death in The Flash Season 9, which is absolutely insane. Now, just looking at these set photos, I was like, wow, we got Red Death. But then we even got the identity of Red Death, which I thought was even more insane, and I did not expect either of those things to happen. Now, I initially thought, maybe if we were going to get the identity, by just seeing the Red Death costume, I thought it could be like Luke Fox or something, because their suits do look pretty similar, except, different colors. But it's actually Javicia Leslie who played Ryan Wilder, aka Batwoman. Now, this does make sense. I guess what they're really trying to do is go for that comic book aspect by using, they can't really use Batman here, obviously. So they just went with the next best thing, that being Batwoman, which I think that does make sense. Now, also in terms of comics, we see this photo here of Barry, kneeling before Red Death, and I think this could be because Red Death is stealing Barry's speed somehow. Obviously, Batwoman has to become a speedster somehow in order to be the Red Death. So I think she's either stealing Barry's speed here, or she's just purely like a negative Speed Force speedster. But that wouldn't explain this photo here. So personally, I think they're trying to go as comic book accurate as possible by saying Red Death is Batwoman with the Flash's speed. Obviously, in the comics, it was Batman and the Flash being merged into one speedster. So I think that, being kind of close to the comics would definitely make sense here. But yeah, if Red Death is not stealing Barry's speed here, what do you guys think could be happening? Maybe Barry's turning evil just like Red Death somehow. Maybe Red Death's trying to take over the Flash, something along those lines. Just comment what you guys think about this photo here down below, because this is interesting. Now, the next thing you guys are thinking is, why would Ryan Wilder, aka Batwoman, just turn evil? That doesn't make any sense. Now, some people think this is going to be Ryan Wilder from Earth Prime, and some think that it could be an evil doppelganger. Now, I think it's entirely possible that she could be from Earth Prime. Possibly, she's just taken over by the negative Speed Force. I think that, we should definitely consider that. But if I had to guess, I'd say that she's from another Earth, just because if the Flash were to end off the Batwoman show, obviously Batwoman was canceled, didn't get a proper ending, so if they were to actually end off Batwoman, I highly doubt they'd make Ryan Wilder evil for it. That doesn't really make any sense. So I think that this has to be a doppelganger from another Earth, which would mean that Barry and Team Flash would finally discover the multiverse again, which I've been waiting for them to do for so long. It's kind of crazy that they didn't even do that right after Crisis on Infinite Earths. I don't know how they didn't detect that. But yeah, it's looking like they could be finally discovering the multiverse once again. And who knows, maybe maybe that's when we see like a potential Stargirl crossover or something along those lines. I think would be cool. But yeah, I'm really excited for this Red Death stuff. And who knows, maybe this Red Death stuff is literally taking place on this Batwoman doppelganger's Earth. I think that would be pretty cool to see as well. So now that we've got, Red Death confirmed for Season 9 out of the way, let's go over how long exactly will Red Death be on the show. Personally, if I had to guess, I think a maximum of 2 episodes, just because now that they've finally introduced Red Death, really gives me the impression that they're trying to mainly do fan service stuff in Season 9. So I don't think Red Death would be on the show for too long, because, they want to bring back characters probably like Zoom. Maybe we'll have another Reverse Flash in there, maybe some more Godspeed, just tons of other stuff they're planning on doing in Season 9. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. The 2 villains we've seen for Season 9 so far have both been new characters, a new version of Captain Boomerang and the Red Death. But yeah, nonetheless, I've always wanted to see Red Death, and I think I've always thought it could be an amazing storyline on the show. I'm just sad they didn't do it for a full season, because I think that would have worked out really well. Cobalt Blue and the Red Death, I think both would have worked out really well for a full season, especially Godspeed, I think would have worked out extremely well. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what they've got for us, not just with this Red Death stuff, but in Season 9 as well. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your thoughts on all of this crazy Red Death stuff. What else do you guys think might happen in the season? What do you guys think else might happen in the season with Red Death? I don't know what Red Death storyline might be. So yeah, just comment your thoughts on that down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.